Okay guys, welcome back. Today's the 6th. We gotta haul some kill cows down to Wellington, Kansas for a neighbor. It's currently like 5 a.m. I haven't been up this early in a while, so it's kind of kicking my ass. Storms to the northwest, to the west, and it's kind of clear to the south, but I finally got my truck back. All the red lights. And this truck got a new clutch. The old one was worn out and it was makeshift, fixed when we bought it, and we didn't know it. We didn't, closely look at it. The clutch finally totally shit out on us. So this truck's been up in Seneca getting worked on, and we finally got it back, but we're ready to roll. Now I'm just waiting for Wiley to get here. Wiley's truck, I kind of blew the engine up in it probably 2 months ago now. And so we've been using the feed truck for hauling cattle, switching back and forth between hauling cattle and hauling feed. This is by no means a cattle truck at all. It's way too high geared. It's got 336 rear ends, and it's got a 15 on the dash, or whatever you want to call it. Really inconvenient. Takes a couple miles to get up to speed, but it's got to make do. So hopefully Wiley's truck's about done. But yeah, we'll get rolling, and once Wiley gets here, we'll get rolling and go get loaded at our neighbors. So Wiley, we're supposed to be loading in 10 minutes, and it's about a 15-minute drive. Wiley just left his house, which is like 15 miles away, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down there and get loaded. But yeah, it's 5:30, sun's starting to poke through. It's cloudy, there's an overcast, but we'll see. All them chicken lights. We're gonna go get loaded while Wiley takes his sweet time, I guess. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Hey, hey! 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 Come on, step up. Come on, hey, hey. Come on, move your foot. Hey. Okay, so we just got unloaded down here in Wellington. I wasn't able to get any video of unloading because cameras are forbidden on the slaughterhouse premises. So just got unloaded. I got a drink and some breakfast, and we are gonna go back to Salina to get some hoses, hydraulic hoses for this new wet kit that we got 3/4 of the way installed on this truck. So we'll get the hoses, might get washed out, I don't know, depends if there's a line. If there's not a line, we might sneak in and get washed out, but yeah, so we'll head back home. Okay, so that might have taken a little bit longer than originally planned. I ended up stopping in Salina to get some truck parts. Well, I thought I was going to get truck parts, but I ended up they referred me to another company, which, hold on, I'm doing this shit with my left hand. At some point it's got to go in. There we go. Nice and shiny. I don't know why I'm showing you that. But so, I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day. It ended up raining it was like 3/4 of an inch or an inch at home or at the farm right after I left. And yeah, I don't know. I might just go home. I don't know. I guess we might find something to do. Probably not, but we might. Who knows? Well, we made it back home. Yeah, nice. This is probably the crappiest job they've done ever. But got all nice and washed up, and ended up raining while I was gone. Right after we left, actually. And so, not much farming going on. Here's the truck. She's pretty. But not a whole lot of farming going on. I think Wiley, who was in the other truck, he had to go spread manure for someone or something. But so yeah. Okay guys, it's the next day. I am after a load of Distillers, wet Distillers. A couple clients. Got off to a late start. One of our air-to-air boots got a hole poked into it, and so we were trying to change it when we realized we didn't have the right size. It's a 4.5, and we had a bunch of 4-inch boots. So we started calling everyone to see if they had. No one had any except for, I think, Peterbilt out of Wichita. So they're coming up Monday. They're gonna send them up Monday. But we ended up squeezing on a 4-inch boot. We're gonna see how well it holds. It's pretty tight. The truck was on cattle yesterday, and its main job right now is hauling feed. But hopefully we get this truck set up here soon. We have everything on this truck except for the hydraulic lines. One goes from the pump, which you can't really see it, but it's right there. There's the pump's up there, and we got to run 2 lines. One's from the pump, and it comes back up to this one, and it's like 11 foot with hose. And we got to run another one from the other side of that pump down there, I think, to the tank, to pull from the tank. And it goes to the pump, comes out here, goes through the trailer puts it back into this one, and we got to run another line from this one to the tank. So it's a big system, but we got all that hooked up except for the hoses, and the shop that was going to do it, or that is going to do it, they're busy, and it might be a week or two, but yeah, hopefully we'll get this one going here shortly. We have about 20-30 loads to haul of wet cake, and here in the next couple weeks. And so it really would be nice to have this one going along with this one. Don't judge me on the setup on this. It's a little makeshift doohickey, kind of ugly. I don't know. I've tried to get him to put everything like back here, but he don't want to do it. Dad, that is. This thing's wheelbase is like 275, I think, and 36-inch sleeper with a short hood. It was like 220. The front wheels, we measured it out, and what it ended up being was the whole tandem slid back the width or the length of the tandem, if that makes sense. So from end to end, they used to be right there. So it really added some length to it. We'll get going, and I probably won't take any video while driving, just for obvious reasons. But I'll try to get some footage of getting loaded up in York. It's just a big payloader that is on a concrete form or platform, raised concrete platform, and dumps into the trailer. But I'll try to get some video of that, and then get some video of it unloading. Yeah, but first I gotta do my paperwork. Gotta fill out an envelope, and well, we do envelopes, but like mileage, when you enter and exit a state, where you get fuel, how much you weigh, where you going, where you come from, truck ID, trailer ID, yeah, all that good stuff. So we'll get going here in a second. So I just got up here to the plant, and they got on the radio and said that they weren't going to have a load of feed until about 3:30, and it's like 1 o'clock, I think, right now. So we're going to play a little bit of a waiting game. They started doing this a lot more often, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because their priority is making dry or what, but it's kind of annoying. I used to be able to get 2 loads out of here a day, you know. But ever since it was like last summer, late last summer, I don't know, they got a new guy, and the new guy not as qualified, I don't think. I don't know. I'm sure he's learning the ropes, but you know, after almost a year, you'd kind of think everything start getting back into the flow. But so we're sitting here, I'm sitting here waiting to go load, and then we'll go back home. I don't exactly know where it's going yet. My dad told me, but there was 2 options, and I can't remember which one he said to do, or to unload at. Okay, guys, I'm out here at the plant. I just left. I wasn't able to take a video on the plant premises, but that's kind of what it looks like if you don't know what wet kick looks like. Just looks like a big pile of putty. Once I close this, we'll be loaded and ready to go back. You can kind of see the plant. Not really, but one thing I was gonna add is that on these belt trays, I think it's just this one because it's older, but this lever likes to fall down like this, so if you don't come back here when you want to start it, and that's falling down, it'll start the belt as soon as you turn it on. But this is kind of, these knives right here, these little forks, they sometimes lose their pressure, and they fall down, and when you go to load it, that door cracks open and you drop Distillers out behind you as you go down the road. Not too fun. Yeah, so I just got home, and I may or may not have forgotten to record unloading. Not that it's a big deal, but just kind of see how it happens. Not a lot happens. Heard the tractor running. I seen Grady out here in our feedlot pens drilling Sudan and Millet into them, so I figured I'd come out here and see what's going on. He's been stopped for a little bit and he's kind of walking around, so yeah, I figured I'd come out here and see what he's doing. These are the new bunks we put in. Finished them up last year at some point. Just a half round. About as simple as you could get. And this pad's gonna be another bunk. I think it's 250 feet. And then there's gonna be another 250 right here. And I think eventually we're gonna split these bunks in half at some point, maybe have four pretty big pins. Where are you going next? Oh, by the road? Yeah. I got you. So I'm currently on the back of the drill, but Grady just got done drilling Millet and Sudan in the 2 big lots, and we got another lot that we feed out of in the winter, down by the house. He's getting ready to drill more Millet and Sudan in that, but oh damn, yeah, the field back there, we chopped the rye off of it a couple weeks ago. I think it's like 50 acres total. And that's been planted to corn to chop for feed. And and ready. Dad. But like I said, that 50 acres was chopped was rye that was chopped, and we were gonna do the 35 acre field to alfalfa, but we did a half around to the outside. And Grady and my dad are having sign language communication right now from way over yonder. We were gonna drill it to alfalfa, and it wasn't planning, it wasn't drilling very good. So Dad said piss on it, and he put corn in. But should be 5 acres and another 3 or 4 or so of millet and Sudan that we're gonna graze, and then 50 acres of corn to chop. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. But please like and subscribe. There'll be a lot more interesting stuff as the year goes on. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video.